campers. Today I have a nice new purchase to show you. Well, it's coming up to winter, and although my bed is currently full of blankets, I literally have like blankets everywhere coming out my ears. I've got me an old blanket, me nice softy grey blanket, and then behind the camera I've got another blanket covered in all my camp badges. Nice soft fleecy blanket, but yeah, you can never have too many blankets, and I wanted something a little bit more, what's the word, cosy for the winter. So I went on to the Spooky Kook website and I picked up this rather lovely spacey kind of blanket. Look at that, it's like space, it's got like all stars and stuff all over it. Oh my god, look at that, that's amazing. And it's got like all constellations and stuff all over it, look at that. Wow. I would like to take it all out and show you, but it's just too big. Bear in mind this blanket is made for a double bed, so it's like massive. Probably could have found it slightly, but it's basically massive. I'd end up wearing the thing. Look at it, it's massive. This is like only about like an eighth worth of it. It's massive, it's huge. Oh my god. Right, okay, so we have a blanket, and yeah, it is so cozy. Oh, it's so warm. I sort of had it on my bed for a little bit today, cuddled up underneath it when it started to get a little bit cold, because at the minute, although it's autumn, it is like getting cold at night now. It's not cold during the day as such, but yeah, it definitely is very, very cold at night. So yeah, I thought this thing would be perfect. Oh, it's so soft. So the blanket itself is like made up of 3 different layers. So you've got the outsidey bit that's got all the stars and stuff on. This is like ultra soft cottony kind of stuff. I think it's cotton. What does it say? Polyester. Polyester. Basically, polyester. But yeah, it's like so soft. Look at that. It's like so soft. Oh, it's like a almost velvety kind of feel to it. It's that kind of material, that kind of soft material, like a brushed cotton crossed with velvet, and there's little bits of. It's probably going to need a wash or at least a hoover, because there's like all little bits of cotton on it from manufacturer, but that's no issues. I'd kind of expect that. And then on the underside, closest to you, it's got like this purple, soft, bobbly kind of material. I have to admit, I'm not really a fan of the bobbles, because they're kind of all. I don't know how to describe it. They're not the softest, and mine kind of go up into points, and they're a bit weird. I don't really understand their function unless it's to trap in more heat, but it feels a bit weird on my legs at night. Okay, so yeah, it feels a bit like, it reminds me of, you know, by traffic lights or other crossings they have like the bumpy tiles so that blind people know that where the curbs and stuff are. That's kind of what this feels like. I have a blanket that feels like those tiles. It's obviously not that massively hard, but that's what the bubbles remind me of. So I'm not a massive, humongous fan of that. But it is very soft. It's like it's like fleecy, like the inside of a jumper when it's all new and it's all fluffy and fleecy. That's what this kind of material is. Oh, I love it. It's so soft. This whole thing is so soft. I wish you'd rub it on my face, it's that soft. And inside, it's basically polyester filling. And it's like supposed to be super warm, and it is super warm. I sit there with it wrapped around my shoulders, and oh my gosh, it's so lovely. But yeah, it's so warm, it's so warm. Oh, there's a bubble there that's like inside out. There's a couple of them that are a bit inside-y outy. So according to Spooky Kook's website, these are all handmade, and they come in 3 different sizes. So they come in like a small, a medium, and a large. This one, according to the tag, is a medium one, and it says on here that I can wash it at 30 degrees in the washing machine, which is handy because I couldn't imagine trying to wash something this size in like the bath or whatever. It'd be a bit big, but yeah, I can chuck it in the washing machine, so that's great. That's an awful lot easier to wash. I can just chuck it in my sheets then. It does say to wash it with light colours, but obviously it's a dark thing, so you kind of expect a little bit of dye to come off it when it's new. And then obviously tumble dry, low warm iron. Probably wouldn't either tumble dry this, I'll probably just line dry it because I don't really use the tumble dryer. And then ironing. I never iron my blankets anyway. They're like, I sleep under it once and then like the crease has been knocked out and new ones have been put in it where I've lain, so. But yeah, I super love this. It kind of adds a little bit of colour to the room, which you'll have noticed that the white is very, very overpowering, and I don't like white. I much prefer blue. And it will also go with my room at home when I actually get home, because it's like all stars and purpley and black. And this is like darker navy blue, and then there's blue stars and there's purpley bits. Let's try and find out what a bit to give us a bit more purpley, shall we? Purpley pinky. Oh, there we are. Look at that. Look at that. It's all like pinky purple. At which point my brain kind of decides that it's going to recite a line from one of my old Kipper storybooks. Where is Kipper's bear? There are pinky purple bleeper people living in the room. They've all got their teddy bears. We hope we find yours soon. My mind is a weird thing. But anyway, yeah, it's like all spacey and there's like all galaxy bits on it and things that look like explosions, and there's a bit of cotton on there. And then there's like purpley bits as well with all galaxy kind of things on it. And oh, it's just, if I was a blanket, I would definitely be this blanket. I am this blanket. It is definitely me. The ends of it as well are obviously bound together in this binding kind of stuff. My housemates are singing. If you can hear them, I'm very sorry, but they are singing. It's a Friday, they're probably going out later, who cares? But yeah, as I was saying, it's all kind of all bound together. There's a slight bit of stretch to the fabric, but the binding kind of sticks with that, and it's very well sewn. These are all supposed to be handmade according to Spooky Kook's website, so hopefully it's gonna last a bit longer. And you can definitely tell that it's like handmade because it's all, the stitching on it is like absolutely perfect. You can tell that someone's taken a lot of care while they've been stitching this together. This is just so well made. All the fabric's been cut really well. You've not like got errors in the fabric pattern or anything, and it's all just perfectly sewn together. There is like the odd thread stuck to it, but that happens in like manufacturing, and it might well have been from when I've been fluffing it out on my own bed because I was doing a bit of repair work earlier to one of my t-shirts, so that was white, so that's probably where the white cottons come from, but I do love it. But as I was saying, it comes in 3 different sizes, and this one, according to the label, is medium. I have a double bed, and this one fits my double bed quite well. It's the right width for it, and it's the right length as well that I can like tuck it under my chin. If you do like to tuck your blankets under the ends of your mattress, this might be a little bit short, as this sort of just sat perfectly in each corner when I first fluffed it out on my bed. So yeah, this might be a little bit short for you if you like to tuck your blankets in, sort of, and pulling them up while you're asleep. But yeah, this is the kind of blanket that I'm going to keep for a long time. Oh, it's making me ready for bed already. I know it's like the mid-afternoon, but still, I'm almost ready for bed now. I will post the link for the blanket and for Spooky Kook's website down below. They do also sell on Etsy, and they have these on the shop called Little Boutique as well. I'll post their links down below too, because they're all kind of like brands owned by the same ladies that do Little Boutique. So yeah, it's all like Devon based. I think they're Torquay based. Please remember they're Torquay based. But yeah, so shout out to the guys and girls there, and threads everywhere, but I think that's just me. And yeah, I am really looking forward to sleeping under this tonight. If you like this video, don't forget to give me a little thumbs up. Don't forget to say hi in the comments, and if you'd like to see more of this kind of thing, don't forget to click the subscribe button. See you all soon. Bye!